going back to Saltburn and your last collaboration with Emerald, where you must have known how it was going to push buttons. I mean, it's kind of part of the design of it. She's a provocateur in the best possible way. Were you
I
surprised, excited? No, not really.
I didn't think it was so extreme. I found the world's reaction to be slightly prudish, actually.
Oh, really?
Well, you know, cinema. There's so many films out there that are like infinitely
Sure,
more
sure.
disturbing. Like it's
But not
quite
many that
actually.
play on like 4,000 screens, I guess.
Yeah,
Like this
I
was a
think. Yeah,
mainstream
I
movie that
think.
was,
Do you know
yeah,
the film lived two different lives though? There was a life when it was just in cinemas and it
yeah,
had a different response. And then once it hit a streaming service, it it got a whole different the whole lens on the film changed, which was an interesting to see how a film s- uh, structure can kind of change
totally.
through its endurance and through the format that it's viewed in was really interesting. Because once it goes on a streamer, it gets looked at through more of a social lens
Right.
than an experiential cinematic sort of experience, a Friday night experience kind of thing. And it does change the way the film is understood, I think,
Well, yeah, I
in
had this
today's
same kind
culture.
of I had the same kind of conversation with Harris Dickinson, one of your contemporaries, about Baby Girl,
Legend.
and
Yeah.
how that was kind of like
Well, yeah,
the meme,
actually, I
the
saw a similar thing on that.
memeification. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like how it becomes a meme and it kind of like, you know, gifts and just becomes a different thing. It's not
Well,
the
it's yeah,
whole,
and
it's
it's
a
not it's
part.
not it's not for better or worse, but it does change the intention. But there is something about giving there is something when you do serve a film up to the world, it does become the world's, and
Yeah,
that is in its own way. It's a good thing,
yeah,
even if your point is lost, maybe it's a nice lesson in like letting your point go, and
right.
then sort of and moving on. And I'm a firm believer that once I've sort of put the film in the can and I've finished it, it really isn't mine anymore. And the interpretation of it, the edit, none of it
Yeah,
applies to the sort of job that I've just done.
right.
So the only feeling I had when we were making it was it did feel like our last special summer as a family or something. It did feel like that wonderful
Yeah.
that it was the sun was out every day and it felt like a moment, like a personal sort of moment in time, you know?